Columbus, Ohio. This is the Get Business Credit YouTube channel with your host, Josh Van Horn. Subscribe now and hit the bell notification right now to stay up to date as soon as we release new business credit gems. Take it over, Josh.
Hey, what's up? It's Josh with the Get Business Credit YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about National Business Capital. They offer a business line of credit. You might have seen this company on other YouTube channels recently. I've been talking to them for 3 or 4 months now, but I just now got around to making the video. So, for those that are looking for a business line of credit, this may be an option for you. So I'm going to get into all the details about the requirements and all that here in a moment. But before I do, if you could please hit that subscribe button. If you're not already a subscriber, I would really appreciate it. It helps support the channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. National Business Capital um, basically offers a business line of credit among other types of financing like small business loans, asset-based lending, equipment financing, hybrid SBA loan, performance advance, cannabis business financing, SBA loans, and accounts receivable financing like invoice factoring. But for the sake of this video, I'm only going to talk about the business line of credit because it's the easier one to get approved for. Um, some of the other products that they actually offer and underwrite with with their underwriters, I will make videos about that here in probably the next coming weeks. Um, I've already been in contact with my rep over there, and we're going to possibly work out something to do an interview or something. So, anyways, let's get right into it. So, the business line of credit with National Business Capital um, ranges from the limits are 10,000 to $250,000, and the term is 12 months to 24 months. And as far as the fees and closing and everything, ranges from 1 to 5% of the amount of the loan. So that would be your fees that you have to pay. But you don't have to pay the fees obviously up front. It's taken out of the loan financing depending on the term and all that. So this may not be an option for everybody, especially if you're a brand new business, but it may be something you can work towards, especially if you've only been in business a couple months, work towards maybe applying for this down the line. But so the bare minimum, you need to be in business for at least 6 months, and you really need to be showing a very minimum of $10,000 a month in revenue, and it needs to be kind of consistent for the last 3 months. They really like to see $15,000 to $20,000 coming in per month. I know that sounds like a lot, and this, like I said, this may not be for everybody, but for those that either sell online or have a transportation business, as long as you can show the funding as far as the revenue going into your bank, then you may be able to get approved for this. Also, you need to have, like I said, a minimum of a 600 FICO score. Obviously, the higher the better and better terms. So they work with several different underwriters to try to get you the loan. So it's not just going through one bank or whatever. So it's better to go after a company, go with a company like this that can match you with the correct underwriter. And this isn't like one of those services where you see out there where you just put in your information and then it just matches you, and then with 5 different companies and they all say no, they can't do anything for you. They actually walk you through the process and do a soft pull on your personal credit. But before they even do that, they're going to reach out to you and find out your business needs and how much you're looking to borrow, all that information. So it's not like if you just fill out this application, it's not like they're going to, pull your personal credit. And it's usually always a soft pull from what they told me. So let's see here, the things I wanted to touch on. So it's kind of like a revolving line. You can say you got approved for 50,000 or 100,000. You don't have to take the whole amount right then and there. Use it as you need it, and then you just pay back over the term of the loan. Like I said, I'll get into the other loan products down the line, but there's no collateral. It's you don't have to have any type of secured assets or anything like that. Um, so like it says here, line amount 10,000 to 5 million. But for this business line, especially for this type of product, he said that it's 10,000 to 250,000. And the term is actually 12 months to 24 months. So I think these are for larger amounts and everything. And, existing businesses that have been in business for several years. But the funding time is 1 to 3 days. And yeah, I think that's it because, I don't want to go over too much because they're going to be the ones that be able to tell you if you qualify or not. Even in here, it says 1 year in business, but they said as long as you have 3 months of consistent revenue where it's stable amount and at least 10,000, but they like to see 15 to 20,000 a month in revenue, then you could qualify. Because see, everybody, they work with not just one lender, they work with several different lenders, underwriters, and then they're not going to be like Chase or the traditional banks and stuff. It's going to be other uh, lenders you probably haven't heard of. Anyways, and it's like it says here, 3 months bank statements, no tax returns required, 1 page, 1 minute DocuSign. They have over 75 different lenders. Um, and let's see here, you get a professional advisor. And approval process is anywhere from hours to days. Speed to funding is hours to days. Collateral requirements, not necessary. Business profitability is not necessary as long as you're earning uh, the revenue, then it's okay. Um, it says right here, no minimum FICO, and it's a soft pull. So there really is kind of a minimum of 600, but they can get people in the 500s approved, he said. But, to increase your chances, you're going to want to be over 600, and you're going to have more options to choose from and better terms. So I think that is it, but I'll have the link in the description below. All you have to do is it'll take you to this app right here. And it's pretty basic information: your first name, last name, business name, email address, mobile phone number, business phone number, years in business, average monthly revenue, and industry type. Submit. And then after that, it's going to ask you for connect your bank statements. So you're going to upload your PDF files of the last 3 months of your bank statements, and then they'll review it and get back to you. Um, you know, Depending on the time that you fill this application out, it should be within the same day or within 24 hours. So I'll touch on their other financing products probably in the next week or two, but they said they've had a lot of requests for the business line of credit and getting a lot of approvals in the last 7 to 10 days. So they're not as strict, I guess, with a business line of credit than it would be like a traditional fixed term 5 year loan. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. You guys can check the links in the description below and read more about it. And if you are at least around 600 FICO score, been in business for at least 6 months, and can show a very minimum of $10,000 a month consistently for the last 3 months of business revenue, but preferably $15,000 to $20,000 a month in business revenue, um, then you should be able to qualify for, um, this loan. And the minimum loan is $10,000. Like I said, all the way up to $250,000. And the terms are, like I said, 12 months to 24 months. So it's worth a try to go after, this type of loan compared to going into your local bank and asking for a business loan. They're going to be a lot more strict because, they don't deal a whole lot with smaller businesses. Typical banks are dealing with businesses that are earning, a million, 2 million, $3 million a year, So anyways, that's all for this video. If you have any questions, please put it in the comment section below or shoot me an email at support@joshvanhorn.com. Again, that's support@joshvanhorn.com. If you think you're ready to apply, go ahead and apply. Uh, like I said, I'll have the link in the description below. Apply. Worst thing they can say is, you know, decline you. Um, like I said, it's not a hard pull or anything like that. You can see where you stand, and maybe after a month or two, maybe you could qualify. So it's worth, filling out the app and see where you can qualify. Okay, that's all for today. You guys take care. Bye bye.